How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another video where we're going to basically be talking about Scream 7. And I'm basically going to be talking about the possibility of one half of the film being in Hollywood and one half of the film being in Woodsboro. Now, I love that idea. I always said as long as they don't copy Scream 3 or nothing like that, I don't mind it. I think that's a good idea, especially if you have, that Stu return. Obviously, that's going to probably be in Woodsboro, I'm assuming. Um, so I definitely think that's a possibility that we could potentially go back to Hollywood, and I think it would be cool to have that, like one half of the film being in Hollywood, one half in Woodsboro. Like I think that it being in just Hollywood, I don't think it would make. I don't think it would be terrible. I just think it would be a better idea to um, have one half be in Hollywood and then the other half in Woodsboro. I just think that makes the most sense. I think that's if you want Stu, especially if you bring Stu into the film and he returns, which I'll be doing a separate video about Stu, about his return and all that. But um, I think Stu obviously could return, but like I said, I'm just gonna say that for another video. Um, so I definitely think that that's a possibility. One half in Hollywood, one half in Woodsboro. I don't know what you guys think about that at all. I definitely think that it's a possibility. I definitely think it is a possibility, and I think that also, like I said, if you're gonna have that Stu return, you're gonna have to be in Woodsboro. Being in Hollywood, I don't think it's gonna make too much sense, for that. So I think having like one half of it being in Hollywood and the other half in Woodsboro would be a lot better, in my opinion, than having it just in Hollywood. Because we just have it in Hollywood where, well, you're basically copying Scream 3 again, and I don't really want to see that, to be honest. I'd much rather them do something different, like, you know, just kind of just do that, the half and half. One half Hollywood, the other half Woodsboro, or if they just decide to go to another city or something. But I do think that I think that we will be going back to Hollywood, more than likely. That's what I'm thinking, anyways. I'm thinking that that's, you know, sorry guys. Um, I don't know what happened there. um, I think it's a possibility um, that we could go back to Hollywood. And I've been saying that, Scream 3 or whatever is. Um, I've been saying that Scream 3, this film is going to be following Scream 3. Like, it's going to be probably mirroring Scream 3 a lot. Like, we're probably going to have a lot of Easter eggs of Scream 3, in this film. So I definitely think it's going to be. I don't think they're going to copy it. I think they may have some similar moments in the film, especially if they're going to be, mirroring it and they're going to be basically following the footsteps of Scream 3. Like, I don't think they're going to totally copy it though. I just think it's going to be kind of similar. Like, we're probably going to get some kind of Easter eggs and whatnot, but I don't think it's going to be like a copy and paste or anything. Like, um, I just want to see them, do their own thing. I don't want them to. I don't want Scream to become. I don't want it to. I don't want Radio Silence to, just rehash the same stuff that we've already seen. You know, I really don't want to see that. I want to see them have more creativity. I want them to do their own story. I want them to, do their own thing. Um, as opposed to copying, and rehashing stuff. Because, like I said, I don't really like when people rehash. You might as well call it a remake at that point. If you're gonna do all that. Um, but I definitely think Scream Seven will. I definitely think Scream Seven will have some moments similar to Scream Three. I'm not saying it's gonna totally like. I don't think it's gonna totally copy it, but I definitely think there's gonna be some kind of like similar moments in the film, and I hope that. I really do hope that we do, get that big return. I really do hope so. Like, because I don't want to see the whole brother thing. I don't want to see or like a sister or something be the killer or something like that. I don't want to see that because that's basically like Scream 3 2.0. And it's just like I said, I'd much rather them go their own route with the movie, you know, as opposed to copying, you know. At that point, you might as well call it a remake if you're just going to do that. But I don't think they're going to totally copy it. I do think that there is going to be some Easter eggs and whatnot. And I definitely think that it's a possibility that we could be going. I definitely think it's a possibility that we could be going to Hollywood again. Um, I definitely think that's a big possibility. Um, but I also think it's awesome. This is my like I made this. I was kind of thinking of good ideas. Like what would I do if I was a director? You know, or a writer. Well, what I would do is, like I said, have one half of the film be in Hollywood and the other half in Woodsboro. Half and half. If you, I think that's like the best idea. That's personally what I would do if I was a writer or a director. Personally, I think that's a good idea. Like, I just think having it in two different cities, or having it in Hollywood and then in Woodsboro, both in the same movie, I think that would be cool. Like I said, the first half could be in Hollywood, the second half could be in Woodsboro, like at the end or whatever, you know, towards the end. But I definitely think it's a good idea. I don't know what you guys think about it. Um, but I definitely think it's gonna be. I think Scream 7 is definitely gonna have some similar moments to Scream 3, and we could see potentially some returning characters. We could see, Mark Kincaid. We could see Parker Posey wants to come back from Scream 3. So it's very possible. It's possible that we could get these characters. We could, get these characters back. Like we could get Mark Kincaid and Parker Posey. I said Parky. Sorry, Parker Posey's character Jennifer, and back into Scream 7. I definitely think it's a possibility. Um, and I think Radio Silence has already said that they want to bring Patrick Dempsey back. But obviously it's not really confirmed if he is going to be, if he is going to come back. But I'm just saying they're down. They're down to do it, so they're down for him to return. So it's always a possibility. And another character, like I said, I really want to return. And like I said, I want to do a separate video. Maybe like talk about maybe like my ideas. A possible like returning characters. Um, I don't want to make this too long of a video because this video is just basically about like one half of the film being in Hollywood and the other half being in Woodsboro. Like, um, I just didn't really. I just thought about that idea. I just think that's a good idea all around. I just think that like it's something new and fresh. You're not having it just in one city. You're having it in two locations, two different locations. And I just think that's something new and fresh. We need something new and creative. As far as like kills and all that, as like kills and all that stuff, the setting. We just need new stuff. I think that Like, I just thought of the idea. I just think it's a good idea to have, one half being Hollywood and the other half in Woodsboro. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like, what do you guys think about that idea? What do you guys think about the idea that I came up with? Well, I think actually somebody else came up with that idea, but I was the second person to really dig that idea. Like, so I really like this idea. I really think that it's something new and fresh, and like I said, we need something new and fresh. But let me know in the comments as always, guys. What you guys think? Hit the like button as well, and like I said, share your thoughts down below in the comments. I just want to get your guys' thoughts on on this idea. Like, do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Do you guys think it's better because it's a new, it's a new idea, it's new and fresh, something new and fresh? Like, um, just let me know in the comments down below as always. Um, See you on the next one.